dolls and gents, today I have a very special video for you guys. I have been highly requested to do the Power of Makeup video, which was actually started by Makeupd0ll here on YouTube. I actually am subscribed to her, but for some reason I missed the video that she did a couple of months ago, but I checked it out. I absolutely loved the concept of the video, so I'm doing that for you today. I also was requested to do more chit chat talk through videos, so this is going to be a long video, and I know you're probably like looking at my face like, girl, why do you only have makeup on one side of your face? So the whole concept of this video is showing the power of makeup. So I'm wearing makeup on this half of my face. I'm not wearing makeup on this half of my face, so you can truly see exactly what makeup does. It enhances your beauty. So y'all know I get on here and I do makeup tutorials for you guys all the time, but we never really get to chit chat about inner beauty and what really matters in life. Like, makeup is so fun to do. That's why y'all are on this channel, right? Because y'all want to see me doing makeup and y'all want to pick up tips and tricks on how to do looks when you go out or just when you want to be extra beautiful. But at the end of the day, we all have to be comfortable within our own skin. We all have to be confident within ourselves. Like, inner beauty is the most important. Like, this outside physical appearance can only take you so far. Like, it's better to be kind, it's better to be an honest, like, true person, but I understand that makeup can also make you feel more confident about yourself as well, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Whether you use makeup to boost your confidence, whether you use makeup just to show your creativity and your makeup artistry, it really doesn't matter why you do makeup as long as you're doing it for yourself and not for someone else to look better for someone else. If you're doing it for yourself, then don't worry about what other people have to say about it. I just really quickly wanted to do an intro on this video because I think that the concept was amazing because of everything that's going on social media right now. People bash people for the dumbest things nowadays, but makeup is a powerful thing. But at the end of the day, it's all fun. It can be washed off at the end of the night, and at the end of the day, you still are left with yourself. This is how you were created, and you need to love yourself regardless of if you look like this or if you look like this. So if you want to see how I got this look on this half of my face, then just keep on watching. All right, so we're first going to start off by priming our face, and I still sound super nasally because I've been sick for like 4 or 5 days now. It's crazy. I guess I've had like a really bad case of like a cold or viral laryngitis or something of the sort. Anyways, I've been so sick and I finally like broke the sweat yesterday and I feel so much better now. But this is one of my favorite primers. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1. If you have oily skin like me, then I highly recommend that you check this one out. I've also used the Becca one, and that one's good too, but sometimes that leaves me with dry patches because y'all know that I have eczema, so this is one of my faves. Next, I'm going to prime underneath my eyes, and I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. So yeah, since I've been sick, I have not gotten any of my holiday shopping done yet. So I know me going to the mall tomorrow is going to be insane. So I'm going to try to go like super early in the morning and hope that it's not crowded, but we know it's going to be crowded, right? For foundation, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation, and I'm using the shade NC50, and I know a lot of you guys are like, why are you using NC50 in this foundation? And it's because this foundation actually is a lot darker than their other foundations. So the NC50 shade is a lot warmer than it normally is, which is why I can wear this shade, and I'm actually like running really low on this. Good thing I have a backup. And I'm using this with the Sigma F80 brush. But I love how this foundation just like blurs out any imperfections you have on your skin, and you don't even need like a concealer with it. So since the holidays are coming up, do any of you have like any family traditions that you do? Like, is there a certain meal that you eat on Christmas? Or do you like play games with your family? Like, what do you do during this time of the year? Like, I'm gonna be at my parents' house, so I'm really excited to see my parents and my little brother. And we're probably gonna play like games because I'm gonna go over there on Christmas Eve. And then for Christmas Eve, we normally have like lobster and shrimp. And then on Christmas Day, we have prime rib. So absolutely love this time of the year. Like, I'm not big on turkeys, so Thanksgiving is like, okay, but Christmas, I love it. But let's not forget the reason for the season, which is celebrating Jesus. It's so weird putting makeup only one half of my face. Like, I want to go over on this side. So for concealer today, I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in Deep because these under eye circles are real since I've been sick. So we need to cover those bad boys up. And y'all know I love brightened under eye concealer. So you're really supposed to go like 2-3 shades lighter, but I do the most. And I'm using a brush that I have from Tarte. I don't know what the name of this brush is, but I'll leave that down below for you guys. So I make all these weird faces when I'm applying my concealer because it stretches the skin out, because I am starting to get lines under my eyes. And as you can see, when you move your mouth down like that, it just makes those lines like more elongated, so you can get in there and not really have too much creasing once you set your concealer. And that way you don't have to like tug on your face. So yeah, today was the first day that I've been out all week. And I went to go eat. I had hibachi. I really was trying to get like wings because I had a taste for wings. But the place that I wanted to go to, it's not open anymore and it changed names. So I was going to try that out, but they were super crowded. So I went to this hibachi spot instead, and the food was so good. And they had like 50% off there, so I don't know what was up with that, but that was nice. Okay. This is gonna be weird, highlighting like one side of my face. But we're gonna do a super glam look today, so highlight definitely has to be on point. So I'm using my beauty blender to blend it out. But I ate, what did I eat? Shrimp and lobster at the hibachi spot, and it was really, really good. And the guy got me because he had like this ketchup bottle and he blows it out at me. So I'm thinking like, what is he doing? But it just had like a streamer on it. I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys, but I was like, what the heck is going on? This concealer blends out like butter. I love it. I'm definitely going to have to fix where I highlight it on my nose because I normally don't highlight that far over. So have y'all finished your Christmas shopping already? Or are you going to be last minute shopping like me? Also, the weather in Atlanta, if you live here, it's been so crazy lately, right? goes from hot to cold, like super quick. I think that's how I got sick. So I'm taking my foundation brush and I'm going around the edges to blend the concealer out. So lately I've switched up how I do my makeup. I'm not sure like what caused me to do that, but I've been doing my foundation, then I do my concealer, then I set it, then sometimes I do my like highlight and bronzer, and then I'll do my lipstick and then my eyes. So like it's no reason I switched it up on you guys. It's just like how I like doing it now. But I'm going to set my under eye and everywhere we highlighted with the Sasha Camouflage Setting Powder. And I love this stuff, but depending on what concealer I use, sometimes this product like looks patchy on me. So hopefully it works with the concealer I use today, because I don't think I've used it with this concealer in a while. But I need some more of my banana powder because I love it. So I'm setting under my eyes. Forehead. Down the side of my nose. Cupid's bow. And my chin. And I'm going to let that bake for like 5-10 minutes and I'll be back. So now I'm just going to use a regular powder brush just to brush the powder off after we've let it bake. And y'all always request these like chit chat talk through videos, but the truth is like it's so weird sitting in front of the camera having a conversation. It's like if y'all were talking back with me, we could have a full-fledged conversation right now. But it's just me. So if you like this video and want to see more of these, or if you think this was just crazy, let me know. Alright, so for powder, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible, and this one is in the shade Cocoa, and I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush with this because it's like so cheap. This is $3 and it's the bomb. So I'm pressing this all over my skin, everywhere, even the places that we highlighted. So I have a bunch of New Year's Eve looks planned for you guys. I'm so excited because New Year's Eve is like my favorite holiday to do makeup for, other than like birthday makeup, because I feel like I can be super creative and use like glitters and stuff. But I don't even have any New Year's Eve plans yet. What are y'all doing for New Year's Eve? So now I'm going to highlight some more because y'all know I'm extra like that. I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour book. So if y'all just heard that, that's my dog. One of my dogs, Gizmo. He's a Shih Tzu and he's like underneath here on some packages. I swear, I can't have the dogs up because they will bark like crazy. And I can't have them out because then y'all hear crazy things in the background and y'all think I have ghosts in my apartment or something crazy like that. Like, do y'all remember that Anastasia contour cream kit video that I did? The lens was focusing and a lot of y'all thought like I had like frogs in my house. Like, it was crazy. Anyways, I'm using the powder Mellow Yellow, and I used to use Golden Peach, but I've recently used Mellow Yellow because I think that it looks like a lot better as a highlight. So I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. Again, that's my dog moving. So if you hear anything crazy, it's just my dogs. And if you have dogs, then you already know. Even if you have cats, you already know. My Shih Tzu thinks he's like king of the world. Like, doesn't that look so good? I love it. Like it instantly just brightens. Oh, and I'm using a Sedona-Lace 313 brush. But I know I'm saying a lot. Sorry. Next, I'm going to bronze my face, and y'all should already know CoverGirl Queen Bronzer in Ebony Bronze. And I'm using, this is an old Sigma brush, and it's like broken, so don't be surprised if it like falls off while I'm using it. But it's like the love of my life, so I need to like replace it or just re-glue the ferrule to the brush. But I'm applying it in my cheekbones. Yep, it's wobbling. It may come off, y'all. Don't judge me. Let me just hold it right there. I absolutely love this bronzer. Like, I know y'all are probably sick of it. Like, girl, if you don't get another bronzer, but I love it. Like, I love how it warms up my skin. I love how it has just a little bit of, not glitter, but like sheen, and I guess it does have a luminosity to it, but I love it. So I use it just on my forehead here, around the edge of my forehead, my cheekbone area. I do not bring it all the way over because I have a small forehead and a round face. So I want to keep mine here and here. And sometimes I bring it here, but we're not going to do that today. Oh, what the heck? Yes, we are. Now, if you really want to slim down your face, then don't use a warm color like a bronzer to contour. You want to use something that's more cool tone, something that doesn't have shimmer in it, because that's going to look like a shadow and that's going to make you really look sculpted and contoured. So next I'm going to contour my nose with the Contour Book again. I'm going to use a combination of cinnamon and I think this is espresso. Like, I've used that shade all the way down. I love it. I'm just going to contour my nose with these. And the key is to make your nose look smaller. So you want to go all the way in, past where your natural nose bridge is. Because if you go where your nose already ends, then it's just going to make your nose look wider, which is not what you want. Y'all should be able to tell the difference. I mean, yeah. And if you notice something sticking out down here, I have a nose ring. It's not a booger. I know it looks like it, but my nose ring is retarded sometimes, so it just does that. So now it's time to highlight my favorite part. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood and a big fan brush from Sedona-Lace. And I'm going to apply a lot of highlight because that's what I like. That's what I love. Tops of the cheekbones. Whew. I love it. Love that. Side of my nose. Well, really the center of my nose, but y'all know I can only do one side for this video. And my Cupid's bow, one side of it. I love highlighter. Like, you can never have too much, right? So now we're going to do blush, and I'm using my Milani Romantic Rose Powder Blush. And I love how it has like that little rose imprint in it. It's so gorgeous. And I'm using the Sigma F10 brush. And I'm applying this in between my highlighter and my bronzer, just to give my skin a nice flush. So now I'm going to use one of my favorite brow brushes, and this one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the number 12 brush. It has a spoolie and an angled brush on one side. And I'm also using an eyeshadow from Raving Beauty Cosmetics. This is Dark Truffle. It's just a dark matte brown eyeshadow, and it's more, it does have like warm tones in it, but not so much that it looks crazy on the brow. I absolutely love the pigmentation of this, and it looks amazing on your brows, and I don't know why I stopped using it because it's like my favorite. So I'm going to take my spoolie and run it through my brows first, and y'all already see the struggle. Like, look at these brows. My brows never grow like a tail. I don't know why. I've tried to like get them to grow out. They never do. So if y'all have any tricks on growing out those brow hairs, let me know. Let's see if today is a good brow day. I feel like brows can totally make or break a look. If my brows are on point, then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on point today. If my brows are looking a hot mess, not a good day. So my camera literally stopped recording. I'm not sure like how far I got, so hopefully you didn't miss too much. I don't know why, but Canon cameras stopped recording at the 30-minute mark. So I've already been doing my makeup for 30 minutes. Like, hopefully this video is not an hour long because I know y'all not gonna sit through that. Like, girl, what? An hour long to do half of your face? Girl, bye. I absolutely love this eyeshadow for my brows. Have y'all ever stopped using a product and then pick it back up and start using it and you're like, why did I stop using it? Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I know, like, I love trying new products, but if something ain't broke, do not fix it. So the front of my brow, I do like to use like a different color. I'm going to take my spoolie and kind of like brush it out. Then I'm going to use a lighter color in that inner portion. So I had this eyeshadow just lying on my vanity, so I figured I'd pick it up and use it. This is the Carity Temptress eyeshadow, and it's a little bit lighter than the eyeshadow I just used for the rest of my brow. And I'm just going to put it on the front portion of my eyebrow just to fade it out a bit. And really brush through the brow. So that's a big difference, right? No brow, brow on fleek. So you certainly don't have to do this step, but I'm extra like that. I'm using a little bit of concealer. This is the Time Bomb in dark, and I'm using the Sigma F75 brush, and I'm going to clean up underneath my brow. And this just makes it look extra crisp and clean. If you made any mistakes, this is going to clean that up. So is it just me, or do people drive super crazy during this time of the year? Like, super duper crazy. And I've seen like so much stuff dropped on the highway, like just bags and just like random stuff. It's crazy. So to highlight underneath my brow, I'm going to use MAC's Bamboo eyeshadow. I've hit major pan on this, so obviously I love this eyeshadow. And I'm using this Juvia's Place eyeshadow. It's just a big fluffy brush that I like to use for my eyeshadow highlight. I'm applying this right underneath my eyebrow, and I'm bringing it down to the crease area so I can blend everything out nice and smooth. I'm going to use some of my ColourPop eyeshadows today, and the first eyeshadow I'm using is Bandit with, this is some sort of Sigma brush, but I don't know the number because it rubbed off the brush. I'll link that down below for you guys, but I'm really sloppily going to apply this into the crease area. We just want to blow out that crease. And I love how warm tone this is because I just love warm tone eyeshadows. Give me a thumbs up if you like warm tone eyeshadows too. Like, it just looks a lot better on my skin than cool tones. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll do like a cool toned gunmetal smoky eye as well. But I love warm tone colors. They're my fave. So y'all always ask me about my contacts too. I didn't wear color contacts for a little while, and then I started wearing them again. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with them. I go through phases where I'm like, yes, I want color contacts. And then phases where I'm like, no, let's just rock the natural eye color. But I really only wear brown now. Like, I won't wear like another crazy color. I wore like blue the other day and I recorded a video for you guys and I absolutely hated it. I was like, ew, no. So yeah, I refilmed the video with like brown contacts and I loved it a lot more. I'm using ColourPop mittens now with a Sigma E25 brush. And I'm applying this into my crease area as well, but I'm not going as far in as I did with the other color. So I'm keeping this on the outer half of my crease. And start out with a little bit because you can always deepen it up later. But once you apply too much, it's too late. So take your time with your eyeshadow. Take your time with your makeup, period. You spend so much time doing it. No reason to rush unless you're in a rush. Like, if I'm in a rush, then I'm not applying makeup because I like to take my time. So I'm going to take that same brush that we used for the first crease color and I'm just going over the edges. Then I'm going to go back with the second color we used and that's just going to blend it out flawlessly. So as you can see, we are creating depth in that outer corner, which I love. So I'm going to take the same eyeshadow that we used for our eyebrows and I'm going to use my Sigma E45 brush. It's a pointed crease brush and I'm applying this in my crease as well, just to deepen it up some more because we love it smoky, right? So y'all let me know, do you prefer videos where I'm talking through them like this one, or do you prefer like get ready with me sped up videos, or do you prefer my voiceover style videos? Like, I want to know which kind of videos you prefer so I can do more of those for you. So next, I'm using another ColourPop eyeshadow, one of my favorites. This one is Game Face, and I hit pan on this, but it's such a gorgeous color. I'm using a Sedona lace brush. I'm not sure of which brush this is, so I'll link that down below. But I'm going to like swipe it on because y'all know these eyeshadows have like a weird texture. It's almost like it's wet, but it's not wet. And I'm applying this just to the inner portion of my eyelid. Okay, which dog just touched my backdrop? Was it you, Gizmo, or was it you, Chuckles? And a lot of you asked, do I still have Chuckles? Yes, Chuckles is Chuckles 6 now? Chuckles is so old. I know a lot of you are like, do a video with your dogs. So I'll do an updated one with them. I need to get Gizmo a haircut because Gizmo is a Shih Tzu, so his hair grows like crazy. Like Chuckles is a Chihuahua Dachshund, so he doesn't need his hair cut like ever because it just doesn't grow like that. But Gizmo, he needs his hair cut like 2 months ago. So to make that lid pop just a little bit more, I'm going to use a pigment from Sugar Pill. And this one is called Penelope. It is so freaking gorgeous. Like, if you don't have it, then you need it in your life. You're going to love it. And I'm going to use the same brush that I just used. Now, this eyeshadow has a lot of fallout. So I'm going to use like just a paper towel just to conceal like under my eyes. So I just have this paper towel lying around. I'm going to put it here just to make sure that I don't get it on the foundation. And I'm just tapping it on. I don't want to apply too much, just a little bit. So next we are going to do wing liner, and I'm going to use my personal fave, which is my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. And I need a mirror because here they go. They're on it again. My dogs. They do whatever they want. I love them though. Alright, I've got my mirror now. I like to look down. I have like a little compact mirror. Now, if I wasn't on camera right now, I wouldn't need this. I would have like my vanity, but because of the way I'm positioned right now, I definitely need like a compact mirror so I can see exactly what is going on. I'm going to start on my wing and then go to the inner corner. If y'all want to update it like wing liner tutorial, then let me know. I'm going to fast forward through this because a girl has to concentrate on that wing, okay? So as you can see, I like my wing long and thin. That's how I like it. So before we do the lashes, I'm going to apply a little bit of black eyeliner to my upper waterline just to make the inner like rim of my eye dark. And this is the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Perversion. Just their pencil. And I'm also going to use it in the inner of my bottom waterline. Next, I'm going to take Bandit again, and I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line. And I'm really going to smoke this out down there. The reason that I like bringing mine down so far is because my under eyes, like the wrinkles are real. So it kind of camouflages them the further I bring it down. I'm also going to smudge a little black under there, and this is Makeupd0ll's Corrupt eyeshadow, which is a super dark pigmented black eyeshadow. So I'm going to connect it with my wing. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of that same highlighter that we used on our face. This is So Hollywood. On my last video, I put that this was pure Hollywood. I make up names for like everything. I'm just applying this to the inner corner of my eye, just to open it up a little bit. So I'm going to do like a nude mauve lip today. I'm first going to use my MAC Corp lip liner, which is very similar to my skin tone. I almost lined my whole lips just to have it. And don't do like me, like if you're going to use a lip liner, make sure it's sharpened. I have a habit of using like really dull lip liners. And I'm using my Kat Von D Lolita. What is this? Their Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. I haven't used this in so long. I love it. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of my favorite mascara, which is my Rimmel Lash Accelerator in Extreme Black. And I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit to my top lashes and a lot to my bottom lashes. And for lashes today, I'm going to use one of my number 18s from the local beauty supply store. You cannot beat these lashes. They are super inexpensive, but they are the bomb. And I do have an eyelash tutorial already on my channel. I like to use tweezers, and the glue that I'm going to be using today is my Duo adhesive. This is just the clear one. If you have a hard time applying lashes, I definitely recommend you apply them with tweezers. Makes life so much easier. So my camera died once again. This is going to be a super long video. Well, if you're watching it to this point, then you are a trooper, because that means you watched to the very end, and I love you for it. But let's go ahead and apply these lashes. All right, so now our lashes are on. And the last and final step is applying a makeup setting spray so our makeup lasts forever. So lately I've been using two. I've been using my Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. Then I use my MAC mineralized charged water. And the reason that I use the charged water is so that the particles in my powder can really break down, so it looks a lot more natural instead of cakey. So I hope that you all enjoyed the Power of Makeup video. I really had so much fun creating this look for you guys on one half of my face and just talking with you. I thought it was a lot different from what I normally do on my channel, and I really enjoyed it. I hope that you all enjoyed it too. If you did, don't forget to share, like this video. It means so much to me, and I really appreciate all of you who have continuously watched my channel, whether you subscribed yesterday, now, or 5 years ago. I really appreciate you. I hope that everyone has a happy holiday, just in case I don't get another video up before the holidays, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.